In our last episode, we discussed the chilling effects of cancel culture on our freedom of speech. Today, we're going deeper into why this issue matters now more than ever. Again, I don't care if you're a Democrat or a Republican. What truly matters is our shared commitment to protecting our freedom of speech. We find ourselves in a polarized society where many feel they must choose a side. But the solution isn't to silence those we disagree with. It's to engage in thoughtful, respectful dialogue. Over the last couple of decades, this country has slowly developed into a landscape dominated by a single narrative. Major outlets like ABC, CBS, NBC, PBS, and the New York Times account for over 90% of mainstream media coverage. In contrast, independent and conservative voices are largely represented by a few outlets, like Fox News and the New York Post. It's time for us to recognize the incredible power of our voices. We must reclaim our right to express ourselves freely, without fear of repercussion. Many in power, including politicians and media outlets, create an environment that frames dissenting opinions as threats. But real democracy thrives on a healthy exchange of ideas, where disagreement is not seen as hostility, but as an opportunity for growth. History teaches us valuable lessons about the dangers of silence. Just as oppressive regimes have sought to control the narrative, we must resist these tactics in our own society. Reflect for a moment. What happens when we let fear dictate our voices? We lose the diversity of thoughts that fuse innovation and progress. If we don't make our voices heard, we risk drifting towards a future where only one perspective prevails, potentially leading us down a path similar to that of a Communist Party structure, right here in the US. Now is the time to act. Vote today. Make your voice heard and demand a media landscape that values all viewpoints. If you believe in the power of open discussion, join me in this fight against cancel culture. Together, we can create a society where every voice matters. It's our responsibility to protect our freedom of speech before it's too late. We must ensure that future generations inherit a society that values diverse opinions. Don't just be a spectator. Be an active participant in this fight. Reflect on your own experiences with cancel culture and consider how you can contribute to a culture of openness. Imagine a world where people feel safe to share their thoughts, regardless of how controversial they may be. This is not about politics. It's about our shared humanity and the future we want to build together. We must cultivate an environment where discussion is welcomed, not feared. It's time to take action. Save our country. Vote today. And let your voice be heard and counted for. Remember, if we don't take a stand, we risk allowing silence to take root in our society. Together, we can make a difference. Subscribe and comment. Thanks for watching.